Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share this joke with you as another set of joke. Now, some time ago, some years back, I had some real challenges, financial challenges, that to eat was a problem. So one day I belonged to a fellowship called the Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship International. So there is what we call a dinner outreach, where we invite people for the first time. We invite people to come and eat, after which we share stories of what God has done. This time I could hardly eat. So as an officer, I was entitled to free meal in that dinner outreach. So this time also, that very particular, I remember this particular day, there was a white shirt that I suffered in my hands. That white shirt has overworked to the extent that the collar tore. I went to the tailor, turned it. So I went to dinner that day, and I sat down, arranged myself very well, losing my bet, so that I could eat. So the people who were serving, looked down, looked at me and said, "Oh, who invited this poor man, this wretched man, to come and also eat?" I didn't bloody care what the steward did. I arranged myself and I dealt with the meal. It was fried rice. I didn't leave a seed in the plate. So after that, God turned my story around, and I got a job in Shell. Now, when I got my job in Shell, story changed. That leads me to my second story, my second joke. So there was this man, I was based in Warri. There was this man who was impersonating Warri. Shell staff then, they were very well paid. So he had a young girl who was pursuing this girl. He would go and borrow car, borrow clothes, go and meet this girl and say that he works in Shell. Whereas he was a wretched young man. So, and this girl, because he had the story, Shell staff, sorry. She fell for this man, for the lies. So one day, promised to come and see the girl. And that day, he couldn't get a car to borrow. And unfortunately for him, it rained. So while he was on the street trekking, drenched, this girl was in a vehicle with her friends. And she had boasted to her friends that, my boyfriend works in Shell. So they saw him drenched. And they said, is that not your boyfriend works in Shell? So they make mockery of her. What is that to tell us? We must not dress in borrowed robes. And number two, we must not, as young girls, please, it's not everything that glitter. All that glitter is not good. So be very careful with people who come to you for friendship. And young men, don't dress in borrowed robes. And the last of my joke is about some tribes in my nation, Nigeria. In particular, I want to talk about the Isokos and the Esan people. Esan of Edo State, Isoko of Delta State. These people are intertwined, very cultural, very similar culture. If an Isoko man marries an Esan man or vice versa, very perfect marriage. It's like if you are marrying of the same tribe. Very similar. Why? It's a very simple story. Now, the Isokos, I said they came from Esan land. I will explain why. When they were in Esan land, they were very holy. They don't joke with God. They were serving God very fervently. So, to the extent that one time they find them in Esan land, Oko means fine. So they said, Izoko, I will not pay fine. So they all left Esan land and marched to Delta, went to settle in Delta states. And they got there, they became Isoko. Now, when they got to Isoko from Esan land, they changed Owede to Owode. Owede to Owode. Also, They changed Iluya to Ileya. And they changed Amede to Emede. You see? So it's okay. Listen, you are the same. So my friend, those are my jokes for this day. My name is WISEMAN Michael Oboh. God bless you as you laugh. Don't forget your sorrows. It's well with you.